I'm Tariq McGilberry. This is an interview with Dana. Right now, we're going to demonstrate the solution-based helping practices, and here we go. So, what brought you into the office today?
Well, my husband of 10 years just left me and our two kids, and the kids are really acting out at home and in school. And then, I'm just really nervous about being by myself. I haven't been alone in 15 years. And also, just, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. I don't know how I'm going to do this on my own, take care of these kids by myself.
Okay, so it seems like you're worried about your relationship ending, your finances, and your kids acting out as a result of the relationship ending.
Exactly, yes.
So what do you want, what would you like to focus on the most?
Probably the kids acting out.
Okay. So what types of things do the kids do?
Well, they've been fighting constantly, and I think it's to get attention. My son has been pulling my daughter's hair and taking her toys, and they normally aren't like that. They normally play really well
Okay.
together. So they're not as happy as they were, and it seems like they're almost fighting for my attention.
So is there any way to give them the attention they need without them fighting over your affection or your attention?
I mean, I guess my son is only in school half days.
Mm-hmm.
And, I guess lately I haven't really been taking the time like I should to spend with him on the days that I'm home. I could, I guess, set up a date with him, take him out for ice cream or something, I don't know.
If you were to do that, do you think that would help anyway?
It might help a little bit. It would probably help.
Alright, so in dealing with the kids, what would be probably the best, is there a miracle situation, or what would be the best day that you could have as far as being involved with the kids and how the kids act?
Probably the ideal day, because I know their kids, would be, limited to one, fight between them or argument.
Now, is that the best? Now, what is the grandiose best?
Oh, okay. Well, they would.
Walk me through a
Okay,
perfect day. Walk me through the
this-
whole.
Okay, they would get up on time for school. They would brush their teeth, get ready, eat all their breakfast, get to the car when they're supposed to. I'd drop them off. We would be on time for once. And then when I go to pick them up, they're ready. They don't fight in the car. We come home and they're patient. They don't get into the snacks while I'm making dinner. They eat all of their dinner. And when I say it's bedtime and bath time, they actually do it instead of running around the house,
Okay.
chasing each other around or.
So in the last, I'm gonna say a week or so, has any day come close to that dream scenario?
Probably last Friday was a good day
And
for us.
take me through that day. What stood out? What made it close to your dream day? What activities went on throughout the day that made it close to that dream scenario?
We were on time everywhere we had to go.
What made you on time that day? Let me ask you this first. What makes you run late usually?
My son, he's always distracted, and we always have to go back and get his book bag or his lunchbox, or he forgets something constantly, or he just is really slow when he eats or when he does anything. So a lot of times it is his fault, not my daughter's. She's
Okay.
usually helping me with him.
Okay, so
But sometimes she gets annoyed, and that's when we're really late, is when my daughter doesn't want to,
how?
right, when she's aggravated too.
So is that what changed? Was it his behavior? Was it her helping more and getting him?
I
Take
think,
me through
yeah.
that morning.
I think it was because she was more willing to help me that day. She saw that, I was struggling, so she went and she grabbed his book bag while I cut up his French toast and got him something to drink, and we kind of worked as a team where she helped me with him. Which I don't expect her to do all the time, but it worked out really well. And then when it was time to leave, they both brushed their teeth together, which they always fight over having to share the sink. And, we got in the car and nobody argued. We, got to school. He didn't forget his book bag. She picked it up, reminded him. And they went to school and everything was fine. And then when I picked them up, they were both really happy and they were joking and they were both in a really good mood. There weren't any, well, there was probably like one hair pulling the whole time, which is good for my kids. And other than that, we went home and we ordered pizza for dinner because it was Friday night. We ate pizza, we watched a movie, and I still had them go to bed earlier than or on time, I should say, like 9:30. I let them stay up a little bit later, and they were fine. Everything went just so smooth.
Okay. So it sounds to me like the day started off good because your daughter saw that you were struggling and she helped basically compensate for what you were struggling with.
Yes.
So my suggestion is, may I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Is there any way we could, or you could have, or ask your daughter, maybe say to her, I really appreciate when you help me in the mornings, and it goes a long way for all of us. It helps get us out of the house on time, and we're able to start our day on the right foot, or something along those lines to get her to continue to help you, because maybe we could just focus on that one aspect to start the day right, and then we'll see how that goes, and if that's effective, maybe we move on to the next section if that
sounds
improves
yeah.
your day, because I heard you say in the beginning, a lot of it depends on getting off to school on time.
That does set the tone for the rest of the day. So I think that would be a really good idea. That's a great idea. That's the first thing that, I think taking it a little bit at a time. And I think she's mature enough that she can help me out. And I think she enjoys it too.
Okay. So I guess the homework or the follow-up would be to see how that goes.
Mhm.
Okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.